Alright guys, welcome back to some more Destiny 2, the Edge of Fate expansion. If you guys missed the previous video, we ended up finishing the intro mission to the expansion, which I thought was alright. I think it was a decent start, not my favorite out of the previous expansions so far. Now I have done some few class changes. I actually wanted to use the exotic rifle, the third iteration. I'm like, you know what? I should probably showcase some of the new stuff in a new expansion, right? Now obviously it doesn't synergize with my exotic, but I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. Aside from that, I think that's pretty much it. I actually quickly wanted to show you guys the portal menu because this is also something very new to the game. Essentially, this is now how most players are going to interact with the different things you can do in the game. So you can access the latest expansion in up here. You have your different, I guess, play types, your solo ops, your fireteam ops, your pinnacle ops, and your crucible ops. Now, as a solo player myself, I believe this is something I'm going to be engaging with quite a bit. You can see here what exactly I can get. So in this case, this will give me a bond for my warlock, plus a bonus drop, looks like it. So we get a bonus drop and a completion reward. And the bonus focus is if I achieve a grade B or higher to earn this reward. And I believe this is a... what exactly is it? Is this like a lost sector I can do or something? I'm not sure. That's my question. It seems like a lost sector based on the icon next to the quick play normal. I think this is a lost sector challenge. Yeah, you can see here. We have the Skywatch lost sector, the salt mines. All right, I think this is... I'll give it my thoughts as I engage more with it, I think. But for now, I have seen a lot of mixed reception with this online. Some people like it. I think this is much better for new players, I believe, compared to more seasoned players. New raid obviously coming soon. You have the seasonal hub over here, which is where you can access your rewards track, your battle pass essentially. Your daily challenges are also present here, and then your weekly challenges as well over here. And yeah, I think that's pretty much what I'll say for now, so let's continue onwards. We need to interact with, I believe, this altar over here. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, alright. Altar of Relativity, a sacred liminal space. So I assume this is the vendor for this destination. The language of the interface is indecipherable, but the altar appears to be unpowered. It cannot process is it Strangelet or Stranglelet? Strangelet, right? Strangelet capsule integration. Ghost is tracing power transfers around the altar site. The source appears to be dark matter conduits, most likely kept away from the Ionian security zone for safety. Ghost believes it's possible to restore power. Alright. So, we're supposed to restore power to... This place looks like it. I also did talk to 2 Ionian citizens in the last video, and they gave me, like, side quests essentially, but I don't think it's marked on the map. As far as I can remember. Anyways, here we go. Perform Rite of Ignition. Okay.
Hello? This is Lodi. Ms. Ray said you received my distress call.
Miss Ray?
Ray asked that I contact the little Sputnik to work with you both on next steps.
Sputnik?
Is there something I should call you? Apart from Guardians, of course.
This is the Guardian. You can call them Guardian, thank you. I am called Ghost.
Pleasure to be working with you, Mr. Ghost.
Mr. Ghost.
The Ionians are in less
I like
dire
Lodi
straits
already.
now, but if anything triggers the singularity, we risk losing the planetoid. Between a black hole on one side and the Archon on the other, the locals had no choice but to seal their settlement. They've been trying to track down that capsule you picked up for ages. Head to the big mechanism at the center of the village. The Ionians call it the Altar of Relativity.
Alright, perform Rite of Ignition again.
Guardian, the trail we followed here to this planetoid is the strongest through that mechanism.
The singularity must be beyond there. Contained thanks to the Ionians. If Drifter's right, the source of our invitation and the source of the singularity are one and the same. I think the 9 are here. Keep this to yourselves for the moment. Our top priority is stabilizing this planetoid, unless the 9 plan to interfere. They're not a concern.
Lodi, we're at the altar.
Mr. Ghost, this is Lodi. Excellent. Go ahead and drink the contents.
Drink?
No, that can't be right. You do not want to do that. Just say again, do not drink the dark matter in that container. Pour Pour the contents into the mechanism. Hold on, I was provided a diagram. I am so sorry. Ionian verbs change based on the size and shape of the container. I'm still getting a hang of the beverage cutoff. Seems to be somewhere around 2 liters. Anyways, the canister contents need to get poured into the mechanism, and all you need to do is drop it in.
Okay, I'm a little confused what's going on, but let me just talk to this guy real quick. You know what this UI reminds me of? No Man's Sky. Whenever you talk to an NPC in that game, it looks just like this. You get the attention of a distressed-looking Ionian reading an Elixir text. He stows it away when he notices you looking. The Aeonian looks you up and down with consideration before pointing off into the distance towards the Exile's Accord. As the Aeonian turns back to you, they point to your weapon expectingly. Clearly, they want your firepower directed to the Accord. Okay, makes sense. So the Exile's Accord is, I assume, a location... Aeonian Campus, Central Academy, Curtilage Divide. Okay, this way they want me to go. Okay. Augurs, Bethel. What else do we have? Assimilated, Basement, The Gorge, Kepler, Outer... So this is where we started the DLC from the Outer Steps. Okay. Seems like a decently sized location. We have the Singularity over here as well. Alright, by the way, I want to quickly use Matterspark because... Oh my god, the camera. I hate how the camera does that. I did see a entrance point over here. I think I can make it to... Yeah, here we go. Let's see where this takes me. Mystery nearby. It's immune. Oh. I assume I'm missing some kind of power, maybe. Wait, no. Oh, no, this is just Matterspark. I assume I'm missing a power to interact with this thing to stop this fan from moving, maybe. Which will then allow me to get whatever's in there, is my presumption. Alright, we'll do it later, I guess. Oh, come on. Maybe what I should be doing is kind of focusing on, just on finishing the main campaign, because I presume I'll unlock all the, upgraded Fallen Tech. I assume I'll unlock all the, the destination-specific abilities, and then I can kind of focus on doing all the, mysteries around the map. Because the mysteries are, I assume, are just like chests and items you collect. But yeah, I want to focus on the main campaign. I've also actually heard that this campaign is is probably one of the longest ones in the expansion so far. Oh, there's another chest below, I just realized. Let me mark that on the map. There we go. That's been marked on the map for me. Perform rite of maintenance. Integrate Strangelit capsule. Looks like some kind of hourglass. Okay. Number 2. Strange's ebb and flow. So this is Venus. Our gravity captured your attention. This is Venus speaking to us. Remain attentive, if you say so. So Venus just spoke to us, and we got a codex entry from Mercury. The Altar of Relativity appears to be a relic of a bygone era, a jump drive converted from pre-Golden Age technology. It's been damaged and repaired with components that are obviously straining to contain the forces surging inside. Ghost remarks Singularity stabilizers likely aren't off-the-shelf item. The Aeonians have been extremely clever and resourceful in assembling this complex device, despite their relative lack of resources. Still, the Altar is definitively unstable. Strangelet's capsules appear to be the only method of effectively stabilizing the Altar, and by extension, the Singularity. Meet Rebecca, Dean of the Aeonians. Laura wants you to meet the Dean of the Aeonian settlement, Rebecca. She should be able to provide more information about where you can find more Strangelet capsules. I actually... Oh, Edge of Fate 1 of 31. Wow. Alright.
Guardian? Mr. Ghost? Allow me to introduce you to Dean Rebecca, leader of the Ionians.
Dean Rebecca. I've never heard the name Dean. It's beautiful.
Well, the Ionians use a sort of...
Oh, it's not a
academic
name,
hierarchy,
Ghost. It's a
like,
title.
Wait, you've never heard the title Dean before?
No. Is it an Ionian name?
No, they use it as a mark of high status here. Oh, and so you know, they haven't seen other humans in centuries. Be patient with them. Our presence here is tremendously significant.
All right, my question is, I'm sure this question must have been answered in some kind of codex or something. We know that the witness came from beyond our solar system towards the Traveler, so towards Earth, which means they would have had to have crossed Kepler at some point. I wonder how Kepler went undetected. That's my question. You hear the stranger speak, but can't understand. Long-tenured leader of the Aeonians. At the bottom of her helmet, you see a tear fall to her tunic. You can't understand her, but know it is the universal language of prayer. She gestures to the distance towards an influx of Vex, and from her intonation, you infer a Vex mine threatens her settlement. Alright, we need to kill some Vex. I understand that.
Translating what I can, the Dean's honored to encounter the first new humans in centuries. She says the Ionian's deity, the thing they call the holy anomaly, is on the other side of the altar, threatened by the singularity. The capsule we put into the altar stabilizes rings of the lock to keep the singularity contained. It's a collection of dark matter she called a strangeling. You'll need to get through the lock if you want to find out what's on the other side. We'll need your muscle, Guardian.
Alright, so we got some new resources. Time Lost Bloom. So if I kill a target with this shot, this should make me invisible. There we go. I mean, I don't think this exotic is for 0 out of 15 most. Oh, I see. Okay, we're playing Gambit. All right, all right. I'm not a huge fan of this exotic. I think it's okay. Nothing really special about it. Let's all grab. Let's grab all the motes real quick though. I'm also gonna grab all these resources. I assume we're gonna need them for various purposes. I also don't like the reload, how long the reload is. I know it reloads like one shot every interval, but I kind of wish it was a bit faster. Like, I would just have preferred if it was a magazine, you know? Alright, I got 10. Back off, Corsairs. You're not involved in this fight. I need 2 more. Alright, cool. That's 15. Alright, there he is. Oh, come on. Give me a clean shot, please. Thank you. Yeah, I do not like this gun. I do not like this gun. I don't like how the reload works. Not a big fan. Alright, out of ammo on this. Alright, you're almost dead. Where'd you go? Where'd you come from? Oh, shit. Okay, okay. Orpheus Minotaur. Almost there, come on. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna switch this weapon out. I don't like this weapon. I'm not a fan. Let's go back to my good old classic setup. Don't like that weapon at all.
So Lodi, tell
Fated
me more
Cipher,
about how you got
Acceleron,
here.
and a new
The
weapon.
more we know, the better chance we can find a solution.
All I know is I woke up here 4 weeks ago in a singed suit. I don't remember how I got here. I know I'm from Earth. I remember my family, but not much else.
That sounds like how a light bearer would wake up, but you don't have a ghost.
No, I'm alive. I mean, you probably know more about this place than I do. But I do remember hearing Guardians have a complicated relationship with memory. Is there any truth to that?
That's a fairly common question. Guardians forget who we were before our first resurrection. We forget in exchange for the light.
Shame. Feels cruel.
Alright, Lodi. Alright, got a bunch of resources. Acquire Rosetta. Aeonian translation confirmed. All inputs accepted. Unlock Rosetta and its upgrades. Return to Dean Rebecca with the Rosetta technology and attempt another conversation. Use Rosetta to decipher Aeonian text. Terminals like this can be used to open new areas to explore. Okay. I'm gonna avoid the brig. You guys, you guys keep fighting. I'm just gonna... Like, the thing is, right, they're fighting so close to this settlement, I'm surprised they just don't attack it. Like, what's stopping them from attacking these guys? The Dean eyes you with curiosity, then recognition. You return with newfound understanding. Our languages converge. I am filled with delight in questions. There is so much I wish to know about the world we left behind. But first, the world we inhabit is troubled, and our altar's connection to the holy anomaly is disrupted. It is a signal that calls for your answer. Okay?
Drifter, you brought them my message, capsized.
Orin?
Find my frequency. I'm not Neon.
No way. Orin. Neon. Orin, what happened to you? I thought you were locked in as the Nine's errand runner. You were gone.
Yes, but my memory is a mess. It's all vetiver. Oh, damn it. Rig transponder. You can pinpoint my location.
Alright, okay. We're finally getting some emissary stuff. Gather signal telemetry.
What the hell, Orin? Why do you sound like you ate a dream journal?
Petrichor. Damn it. I am not adjusting to linear time well. I am no longer emissary. I quit.
You quit?
Dude, I do not know what's going on. I don't know what I'm collecting for what reason. It's a little, where am I going? Am I going the right way? I think I am. Just a little confused about what's exactly is happening. I'm collecting... telemetry? I guess this is...
Thought you'd ascended or something. Become a higher being. I didn't know you could quit being emissary.
Me either. But with the right motivation, anything is starlight. You'd be proud. I'm molted.
Oh, I have to know what you mean by molted.
She literally molted.
Exactly what it sounds like. I wanted my body back. I wanted my will back.
Dude, for some reason I recognize the voice actress. I'm not sure what... I don't... it sounds familiar. That's what I meant to say. Whoa. Calm down, Brig. Alright, we need to go up. Alright, there's a lot of enemies here. Also, my next question is, will Maya Sundaresh make an appearance in this story? New resources are automatically added to the resources tab. Quantum substance, sure.
We gotta find her. She only just found shoes, for Pete's sake. Got your location, Orin. Never thought I'd hear from you again.
Scrambled eggs. I meant to deliver a message, but can't remember what it is. I know the Nine will need a replacement emissary. They will not find one nearby on the X-axis. They will need to search a millennia up and down the Y.
I'm sure that makes sense. Am I actually doing a mission? I don't even feel like I'm doing an actual story mission. I haven't seen a title anywhere or anything, so I'm a little confused. Alright, there's also seems to be something up here. Where am I on the map? Got some new stuff in the rewards pass. Unstable cores. These cores contain volatile energy used to temporarily improve the performance of your gear. Expires at the end of the season. Okay. Wait, let me quickly check what this quest is called. Edge of Fate. That's all it says. Details. Yo, she looks weird here. Okay, I mean... Oh, hello?
My message found you. I'm Orin, once a guardian, like you. When I last reached out to the Vanguard, I warned you of the Nine's fallibility. The results of that fallibility are in play now, I think. You will fix it. But how isn't clear. Everything I knew is scattered. My will, cleaved from service and rough-hewn clay. It wasn't bloodless, but I know I chose this for a reason. I did. In my memory, when I touch my hand to the moment, I am overcome with dissonance, and another shape, buried in noise, assuming my place. I must speak sharpness to the Drifter. A tint on knowledge held, but still unknown. I'll need your help hunting down the fate that brought us here.
You say stuff, I'll act like I understand. Alright, okay.
So, Orin, you quit and now you're just here?
Mitosis. Annoying you had to see me like this now. Scrambled eggs and someone else's shoes. How have you been?
Oh, busy. Feet planted on the ground more often than not. Seeing someone new these days.
Eris Morn.
Oh, good. Good for you. Can't say the same. I've been too busy corralling my electrons.
Oh, so they used to date, I assume?
It's,
Eris Morn.
You have a type, Drifter. I'm happy for you.
Okay, so I assume they
Really?
used to date, and I guess they broke up because she became the emissary. I mean, to be fair, Drifter and Eris's relationship is actually quite good, so... Alright, what are we doing now? The Edge of Fate. As you access the interface, it melds with Rosetta speaking words from an Aeonian into your inner voice. Anomaly Blessed, I am Rojin, the Ultra's technician, and the one honored to deliver what we can. We offer in awe our findings to aid you. Should you see fit, your impressive drone, you mean my ghost, will receive actionable data to locate strangelet capsules and use the Ultra's relativistic connection with them as a cipher to pass into the coordinate regions of Kepler. With our current integrations and research, you will gain access to the Central Academy and the Exile's Accord. There is a brief pause as Ghost accepts the data transmission. Most gracious Anomaly Blessed, transfer commencing. We shall continue our research into the other stolen strangelets. With further integrations, the remaining capsules will increase synchronicity with the Ultra and allow us to impose a shifted perspective that ignores the coordinates by our observations of the strangelet beyond them. Dude, what the hell is it telling me? It is a delicate alignment, but our efforts can only improve through iteration. Okay. If you say so. Alright, so we have two different quests we can do here. Visit the altar of Relativity to begin tracking the strangelet capsule. So we can track two different ones right now. I presume these are two different quests because this is 7 steps, this is 10 steps. We'll do the 7 one first. The Exile's Accord Strangelet. Meet Lodi in the Curtilage Divide within the Exile's Accord. Lodi consulted. The strange man you met upon arriving at Kepler, Lodi, has promised to help you navigate the Exile's Accord and retrieve the Aeonian lost strangelet capsule from the Archon. First, he needs your help conducting some preliminary investigations of the region. He shares what he does know. The Accord is segmented by temporal distortions, but he's seen Elixir commandos use particles like keys to phase through them. They're called accelerons. So I assume that's going to be another ability, because we have a Relocator and Relocator 2 here. And this one gives us Rosetta 2. So I think we'll do this. Also, this is where I'm supposed to do one of the side quests, right? The Exile's Accord. So we'll do that. Might as well. Locate the Emeritus in the Aeonian campus to obtain more information about the strangelet capsule there. The Emeritus is a retired scientist among the Aeonians. Theoretically, practically, he is still hard at work, heading up strangelet research on the Aeonian campus. So we'll do this later, actually. Alright, let's tag this one, right? Yeah, this is the Exile's Accord one. Cool. What happens if I go through this? Does anything happen? Why does this thing look like some kind of final mission area or like the raid area, for example? So my assumption with what's going on is we're collecting these Transient capsules to help the Aeonians with their device back there. But also to help us gain further access to the entirety of Kepler. I think. Alright. Unseal Exile's Accord. Aeonian translation confirmed. All inputs accepted. Cool. So I assume this is what they Bungie meant by this being more Metroidvania-ish, in the sense that I can kind of not Metroidvania-ish, but more like open in how you can approach missions. Previous campaigns obviously had, you know, a very linear path, but here I get to choose which mission I want to do. But I mean, it's all right, I guess. So far. All right, Lodi.
I hear you had a run-in with that Archon fellow.
Yep.
There's cutouts, anyway. Apparently he's the leader of these exiled Elixni, but nobody's seen him in a long time. Real recluse. The Ionians say he can speak through the mouths of his followers. Like some kind of psychic thing.
I have witnessed that.
But that's absurd, right? Have you seen this little ventriloquist act? Huh. Well, I'll believe it when I see it myself. I suggest you do a little bang and burn to draw out their leadership. Once we know exactly who we're dealing with, we can do a more realistic threat assessment.
Okay, Exile's Accord, Strangelit.
I haven't been very deep into the Exile's Accord. They aren't fond of visitors. This architecture seems a little out of the box.
We've dealt with Elixni houses before, but this does feel different.
Lodi, I need to be frank. I don't buy your story.
Yeah. Well, you don't know the half of it. If I wasn't me, I also wouldn't buy my story.
What do you know about whatever brought you here?
Nothing. I woke up here in a singed suit after the most insane fall of my life.
Okay,
It seems the local Elixni had developed a parallel form of teleportation. They're using dark matter to create portals. If we want to infiltrate their sphere of influence, we'll need that capability.
so the relocator, right?
Says you've got the skills for a smash and grab.
I love how he calls everybody
Go
Mr.
loud.
Drifter, Miss Ray,
Give us a sample
Mr.
of that tech
Ghost.
and we'll be in business.
He's a respectable man. I appreciate that. Unrelenting servitor. Really good, sir. Where do you think you're running off to? Right, cool. We good? One more enemy. How do I get to you? I assume Matter Spark might be needed to enter this hidey hole. Where can I access? There it is. What is this? Requires completion of nearby encounter. Are we done? Oh, got a shank over here. Arc Laden Exile, conductive charge. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what I'm supposed to do. Kill these guys. Pick up the things they drop. And deposit into this. Okay. Generator overloaded. Awesome. The Well of the Archon carries a quantum substance. Dude, Stuff is happening, and I'm a little confused. Where am I supposed to... Is this door open now? Oh, I can open... I can get this, right? Nope, still can't get that. Wait, what? This generator has been overloaded. I guess I'm supposed to overload this one also? Is there another generator over? There is one inside Matterspark. How do I become a Samus ball? Near objective. Oh, here we go. A Matterspark doorway has opened. Okay, I see out. Okay. Bruh, that camera. Can I not? Okay, there we go. I thought I could maybe overload it with that electricity, but I guess not. I need to specifically use these enemies to do it. Got you. Makes sense. Conductive charge 1. I think I need 3. So we'll grab all 3 of them. There we go. That's 3. Should be more than enough. Oh, we need more than that. Okay. This is slightly bigger. Alright, this should be more than enough. Oh, I need one more. Come on. Alright, now the barrier should be down. We've... Oh, there's a third one. Okay, this third one goes this way. This way to the... Okay, past these guys. Alright, down here somewhere. I don't think there's anybody else behind me, so we should be good too. Conductive charges, I've already put it in. Okay, it looks like we need maybe one more? Just to be safe, I'll grab this one as well. You know what? I think I'm just gonna be safe about this and just kill every single one of these Shanks. Oh, look at you with your fancy moves. Nice. Sublimation. Why can I not pick that up? Am I full? I am. Precipitable. Threat detector and destabilizing is kind of honestly. So let me just quickly grab this. Energy weapon, okay. Why were the T-posing on top of each other? Oh my god, I did not see that. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, what is this? Scout rifle. Actually, that seems like a pretty good scout rifle. Not too bad. Rapid hit with and precision instrument seems pretty decent. Where are you? Alright, do I need to... Oh my god. These guys do damage. No, don't run from me. There we go. Is this guy not dead? Oh, I think I missed my shot. That's unfortunate. Okay. What killed me? Explain, game. Explain. I'd like to... Votari Nimbus House Exile Telemechanist. Alright. Almost dead. Almost dead. There we go. Access granted to a relocator device. Finally. Draw power, okay. Relocator. So I assume this is the second...
Must be the House of Exile's new teleportation tech. It's mounted in an old cannon frame.
You found a relocator launcher. You can use it to activate fallen relocator pads, allowing you to teleport to previously inaccessible areas.
Mechanisms have dark matter cores. They'll wear out fast. It looks like this mobile unit creates an entangled link between a jump pad and wherever you're aiming. Just be careful what you point at.
Alright, the aiming was a bit awkward, but we got it. Alright, cool. There we go. Meet with Lodi. Faded Cipher, Last Thursday. That's a weapon. There's a weapon called Last Thursday? What is this? A pulse rifle. Well-rounded. Okay, it looks pretty nice. Elemental Honing. Dealing unique elemental damage grants this weapon a stacking damage bonus. This bonus is increased for kinetic weapons. It's a strand weapon. Final blows of this weapon generate class ability energy. Activating your class ability briefly improves this weapon's stability. That's actually pretty nice. I do like this weapon. It seems pretty decent. Do I want to use it though? That's my question. Let me quickly infuse this. We've got 2 heavies. I guess I'll just get rid of them for now. We got a new arm as well. That's a 29 arm. Get rid of it. Alright, I think I'll stick with this loadout for now. So can I only summon this ability at certain locations, or is it a weapon I can pull out at any time?
Good work out there. You've got some real moves. Normally, agents that skilled at wet work have checkered past. Makes me wonder how you came to be so dangerous. With expanded access, we can investigate those Elixni in earnest and find the truth about this so-called Archon. I've got some ideas on that. Catch up with me later to get started.
actually cool. He's got like an old-timey tape recorder or something. Sabotage the House of Exile's Arc Refinery operations. Transient completed. You have now everything you need to launch a time-latched mission. Open the Kepler map to find and track the time latch for mission. Okay. Mission Transient. Follow Lodi's lead to the House of Exile power facility and shut down the generators before the Archon's warship finishes its preparations. Okay. I guess that's the official name of this mission we're doing right now. Transient. I assume what we were doing in the middle was like intermediary stuff. You know, get connected with Orin. What the hell was that noise? Alright. Dude, I kind of already getting sick of Mataspark, I'm being very honest. I think it's been... I don't know, like, I don't think this is the most interesting gameplay. Alright guys, calm down. I'm here to simply destroy your leader. Alright, we need to grab the weapon, right? Here it is. So we need it's only found in specific spots, makes sense. So that's the teleporter. There we go. Alright, seems pretty straightforward. Nothing too complicated. I can charge this up in Mataspark. I need more knowledge for this. Gotcha. Alright. So, it looks like I need to open this. This looks like it teleports me to that area? That's what it looks like? I assume it's for the chest, I presume. I did not touch the laser. Game? I did not touch the laser. That's some bullshit. Alright, let's be a bit careful here. Let me... Okay, yeah, so I do need Mataspark to charge that device first. Is there something I can do over here? Doesn't look like it. The store can't be accessed. Huh. Feel like I'm missing something very obvious. And it's gonna... Okay, maybe what I need to do is... Because I don't see any way to access Mataspark this way. Is there a way to go back? Oh, I can just oh wait, I can just disable the barrier. I'm stupid. Okay. So now that the barrier is disabled, I can just go through like this. There we go. Awesome, there we go. And then now we can use this to cross the barrier. Cool. Let me just make sure I disable this. Am I going the right way? I need another launcher. Okay, I need another relocator. This captain looks like he might have it. Alkane mutation times 10. Okay. Shut your bitch ass up. All right. Where can I grab? Here it is. Alright, so the laser does actually block the shot. I need to actually aim this properly. Good to know. Dude, what is this aesthetic? What are these things supposed to be? Are they like seeds, plants? It gives me like booger vibes, you know? Like if you pick your nose, this is what you get.
I've made myself a contact within the Elixir ranks. Apparently not everyone is happy with the way things are being run.
You little sleuth.
That's the idea. Anyway, there's apparently a power station nearby feeding a lot of juice into something off-site.
Got it. I'm reading high levels of arc energy.
It's mixing with signatures matching the singularity.
Alright, cool, here we go. Mission. Start mission, there we go. Alright, this is the official second mission, Transient. So, oh, wait, am I still playing on the right difficulty? Let me just, yeah, we are playing on Legendary, okay, cool. Just want to double check that. So yeah, this entire thing was just a precursor to this second mission. So, this will probably be a slightly longer video than the previous one. Just plug my mouse in, you might have heard the mouse connection. So far, I mean, it's kind of okay. Let me just deposit this exotic. I don't really like it too much. What else am I not really going to use? I don't see myself using no survivors. So we'll deposit this as well. I just want space for new stuff. Kvostov. I guess I can shove New Land Beyond for now. We'll keep the rest.
Alright, Guardian, this has to be the house's power plant. There's a massive current moving through the cables around us. And gravitons.
My informant Kielsk tells me that power is going straight into a warship.
If we can get to a power plant's controls while it's charging their ship, we can send a lethal surge to it from here before it ever leaves port.
Crafty. And it'll buy time to hunt down the Strangelet capsule in the Accord.
Dude, what are these big boogers, man? Okay, so Kielsk is the name of the fallen informant. Elixir informant.
Stop the singularity from expanding. Stabilize Kepler. Maybe they'll stand down.
If that James we talk a psycho like that off a ledge, he's a true believer in whatever psychos believe in.
They aren't leaving us many options. We need to reach the anomaly.
Another Corsair. These guys, Alright, there we go. Nice.
Deathless, why have you come? Glimpses are seen of your actions, but your motive ever shrouded. When my house found Soul, saw the great machine with your world, we left in defeated peace.
Alright, there we go. Nice. Alright, it looks like we got a boss fight or some kind of encounter. Interesting that you lose the weapon immediately. What is this place?
Looks like this station is actually drawing some form of power from these native cyto colonies. So, science is generated.
Oh, so these are cyto colonies. Okay.
This is wired like a rat's nest. It's worse than my ship.
We call them boogers. Stay still, buddy. There we go. Thank you. Did you drop something valuable for me?
Deathless was foretold. See how they must kill as prophesied. Give her sight warned me of this final test. I'll be resilient, my house.
Alright, looks like... Okay, we got a darkness zone. Okay. Things are... These are just a bunch of normal ads. Nothing... Diffusing splinter mine, okay.
They're piping in splinter mines. Crazy sons of crabs are gonna cause a damn cave-in.
You're on bomb defusal, Guardian.
Alright, one down.
Sure likes to talk. Making a show of us barging into his house. Maybe we pull his moxie out from under him and he lets some intel slip.
Unless he sees that coming.
Whoa, close.
Prophecy talk. Back in my day, if kill a fella fair without knowing the future.
You think he's really clairvoyant?
Let me just plant that over there. We should be good to defuse this safely. Big damage, big damage. Alright, 2 down. These things always follow the rules of 3. There should be a third one here somewhere. There it is. Alright, let's kill this guy real quick. Oh, there's a 4th one. Okay, okay. Third one down. Get away from me, get away from me. Woo!
Not to alarm you, Guardian, but a mine is getting dangerously close to detonating.
I see it, I see it. I'm here, I'm here. Okay, I just realized the timer pauses when I'm actually standing on it. So that's, we should be good then. There we go, all done. So it looks like the Corsairs have this kind of AoE blast attack if you get too close to them. Alright, I gotta be careful, that thing's gonna kill me. Whoa.
Okay, Guardian. We need to find a way to overload that control panel.
Once we do, the immense surge of current will wreak havoc on whatever warship the house is trying to power up.
Probably why they tried to blow us up. I guess they're trying to unplug. We should hustle up.
Alright, so we need Mataspark and we need the relocator. There's the relocator. Dude, for some reason this reminded me of when you first see Hades in the first Horizon game. I don't know why, it just kind of reminded me of that. Anyways, what am I actually firing? This thing?
Like vile Vex, the Deathless is violence-driven. They cannot be turned away by reason words. Only blood.
Only blood, good sir.
We hear your prophecy. The Deathless kneels before the Giver with your blessing. Just open the way.
Will what now?
This was not our tricks. You conspire with metal invaders to keep us from the Giver. To draw our house into folly.
Time to move, I guess. Time to move. Time to hustle. Defend against the House of Exile. Okay. I see the boss. I see the boss.
The work is done. Bring these walls down on the Deathless. Show your Archon true faith. This world slip into unknown spaces, as I have seen it. Exiles with it. Their death is fated to be reborn.
No, I missed the damn shot. No, you don't. It's a good thing he's standing near it, because Devout, Resilisk, Ramshackle, something. Alright, buddy, you need to stop. Who is doing this to me? Is it just him? Yeah, it looks like it's just him. Okay. There we go. Easy. There we go. I think that's mission done. Alright, cool.
Well, what's your next plan? Stand there with the guns pointed at each other until someone gets cold feet?
So the Archon didn't take the bait, but he mentioned being kept from the Giver. Sounds like, despite their push to the singularity, something's still cutting them off from it. That means we don't have to rush right in unless they make a move. Maybe there's somewhere else we can apply pressure.
You're a kid. Those things been shooting at you since you landed on this dump, and you still haven't pulled your piece.
That's right. Unlike you, I don't prefer a gun to solve my problems when questions work just as well.
Enough! We may have knocked out their power, but the Archon's still out there. We'll need to be ready when they make their next move.
Alright, cool. I think that's the end of the mission. Cool. Do I need to wait for the timer to go down? Because there's no dialogue playing, so... So we're just... Looks like... So we're basically the House of Exile seem to... The Archon seems to be like some kind of religious leader of this group of Fallen we're fighting. Elixni we're fighting, I guess. And, obviously, we're going to learn what I guess they're hoping to achieve. I'm not sure why the Vex are here, but it seems like the Vex are here because of the 9, maybe? But alright, pretty straightforward mission. I actually find it funny that the mission itself was shorter than the things we did before it, you know? But we'll see where this goes.
You sure your informant ain't running us around in circles, Square?
Kiosk is risking a lot just to speak with me. And I vetted them, of course.
Yeah, you're probably right. All those ones that tried to kill us are just bad apples.
People aren't all one way or another. That's what makes this interesting.
Okay, well, it looks like we're not done with the mission just yet. Also, I am using this new gun because it's a solar revolver, which is fun. And it also comes with heal clip, which is pretty good. Heal clip and vorpal weapon. I will take it. That means healing is going to be quite a lot more consistent. I don't have to completely rely on my grenade or my rift. I love the scope it's got. It's a little bouncy, but it just looks clean. I like it a lot. Oh, it's these things making that noise. I don't even know what that was. It just kind of scampered around. Augur's Bethel. It's this thing. What is this thing? Hey, buddy. You're kind of ugly cute. Is there a better look at you? Alright. Scamper off, I guess.
I've been talking to that drifter fellow. Not a name I'd self-apply, but I like him. He understands what it's like to be stranded far from home.
Wait, you got his coin?
Anyway, he was telling me about these aliens who are giving the Ionians such a hard time, the Elixni. Apparently, they normally live on something called ether. Huh. Seems like you already have some experience with it. Interesting.
Yep. 10 years worth of
The locals
experience.
say these Elixni augment their supply with dark matter. Who knows what physiological effects that's having.
So they're getting high on dark
So
matter?
hostile. I suggest you assess their production lines. If we learn how the dark matter is affecting them, it might give us some leverage.
Alright. Acquire the Acceleron from Spoil to access Mission Saturnism. Alright, okay, so... Is Spoil the, This is the mission, but we need the Acceleron. From Spoil. So is this Spoil? No. The Central Academy Strangelit. That I don't think that's let me see. A fire team member requires a local Acceleron. Acquire the Acceleron from Spoil to access Mission Saturnism. Spoil. Is that the name of a location? Is that the name of a mission? I'm a little confused. Let's just see what we have to do here. Edge of Fate. So we have 3 missions here. We're doing this one right now. We're doing the Exile's Accord one. We can... Acquire the Acceleron Spoil from... Okay, let me just quickly check the map. So I'm looking in the direction of Saturnism. To my right, there might be something here. Let me quickly check. So we fire that. Alright. My presumption is that this is going to lead me to the Acceleron. Requires Matamorph. Okay, that's another ability. That's a third ability. I believe there's a total of 3 abilities in this planet. Alright, there we go. You're dead. Alright, back off, please. Requires completion of nearby encounter. Okay. Ether charge, which needs to be plugged in. Where exactly? Oh, up there. Alright, barrier down. Mat Spark needs to be used to enter this hidey hole. And then what? It's amazing here. Where am I exactly going? Up here, I believe. Carries a quantum substance. Dude, words are being thrown on my screen, and I'm supposed to act like I understand what's going on. Alright, these things disappear after some time. Good to know. So we grab this, and then... And then what? Do we teleport out somewhere? Where am I supposed to be going? I see, okay. So there should be a broken piece of glass here, and... Relocated close. Oh, that's just the one I just used. Okay, never mind. I thought that was something new. Right, 2 of them this time. That's 1, I presume. Okay, the other one's here. Did that destroy it? It did. Good. Dude, I'm a little confused. Am I... What is this stuff? Right now, my brain is in the... I don't understand what's happening, but I'm just gonna shoot because things are shooting at me. That's what my brain is in right now. Alright, there we go. We got a boss now. Exile Nezkris Distributor Overseer. There we go. Where is he? Where is the boss? Good sir, where art thou? Oh, the boss is the Corsair. Okay, okay. Alright, stay still, please. Just stay still. Stay still. My god, this guy is being a little bitch. Just fight me, bro. Please tell me that hit him. It did. Okay, good. What an annoying boss. Alright, stay still. There we go. Alright, cool. So did we get the
I've
Acceleron?
got some intel from my informant.
There we go, we got the Acceleron.
Informant. Well, well. First it's a contact, then it's an informant. They're taking a liking to you.
Maybe a way to help the house calm down and see straight again. I'm sending coordinates, but keep on that heading.
Lodi, Drifter, checking in. How goes your recon on the House of Exile?
The Guardian's handling the situation well, but Miss Ray, to be honest, I don't like this. There has to be a way to de-escalate the situation.
Yeah, I wouldn't be so sure about that. I've been watching the house from the derelict, and they are one ruthless group.
Do they appear to be in league with the Conductor? That would tell us something at least.
Oh, Maya Sundaresh,
Not
okay.
sure who that is. I have to believe this Archon is a lone actor.
No, no, the Conductor is somebody else, my guy. That's Maya. Alright, cool. I think we got... Yeah, so we got the Acceleron. So I think what we'll do is I'll end the video over here. And next time, we'll progress with the next mission of this game. So I'm hoping that with this mission, we'll be able to finish the first part of the other mission, which is the... this one right here, Edge of Fate. So... Oh yeah, this is the last step, looks like it. Saturnism completed is the last step for this one. And then we can do Central Academy also in the next video as well. Alright, cool. So far, I'd say gameplay-wise, the campaign isn't really standing out. Like, it's not super... unique or anything. But the story is kind of like... keeping me kind of interested. Though I am a little confused with what's going on. Because there's a lot of stuff I'm doing...
Guardian, Mr. Ghost, you should be nearing a refinery or some kind of drilling operation. Coordinates incoming. I think this is where they're processing their ether. Maybe we can disable their machinery until the Ionians can correct the process.
Okay, I see it from up here. Derelict scanners are picking up all sorts of weird gravity fluctuations, and a whole heck of a lot of exiles.
Alright, if you say so. Alright, here's the next mission start, I guess. Alright, cool. So if you guys enjoyed the video, do show your support below, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.